All right, well, we might as well get started, right? Hello.
Let's do it. Hey,
How's everyone
everyone.
doing? Yeah. How's everyone like the 2023 coming soon graphic? I quite like it myself.
I think it looks very swish.
It does, doesn't it? You just want to pull that tarp off the car, see what it looks like. Yeah, so 2023 season is coming soon. This is the last live stream before it happens.
Yep. And we literally have the final countdown now live in the game, don't we?
I want to play, the final countdown song, but
we missed the trick. They're not lining that up.
Yeah, copyright. So yeah, for any eagle-eyed players, you may know that there's now a countdown timer in the game. It's located just at the bottom of the season score button, and if you do some quick maths, you'll notice that May 9th.
That is the day.
Yeah. Tuesday, May the 9th.
Yeah. Save it in your calendars, diaries if you still use one.
Yeah. We've got an event in the Discord that you can mark yourself as interested on, and that will sort of remind you in Discord. So yeah, May 9th. Now, just for anyone who's not aware, and when it comes to the rollout of any update, specifically season change, it won't hit all devices at once. It slowly rolls out to regions and devices and stuff, but it will begin May the 9th.
Yes.
Yeah. So just keep an eye out in regards to notifications. We'll be pinging things everywhere, Discord, all our social media, etc., that the new season's started.
Yep.
And so just start refreshing your app stores, ultimately.
And we anticipate at the very latest everyone should have the update by May the 11th, is that right?
Yes, so we usually give it a couple days before we force the update, but between May the 9th and the force update, whenever that may be, it could be the 10th, it could be the 11th, just keep refreshing your app stores. It shows up, you'll be able to manually update, and you're ready to go, ultimately, once it's installed.
And in the meantime, whilst the game's off live, whilst we make the season transition, we welcome you to come and join us on the Discord for some chat about the upcoming season. We'll probably have some giveaways and all kinds of fun stuff going on. So yeah, come and join us.
Yeah. So I see one question already, actually. Google or Apple first? We actually try and time both platforms at the same time. And we are planning ahead to try and have both platforms at the same time. But the power, there's powers outside of our control that sometimes determine them to be a little bit different. Yeah. So we try our best, and we'll keep people updated as much as possible.
We try our best, and then Google comes out first.
Yeah.
Quite often, unfortunately. But
Exactly.
we do everything we can to try and make them as simultaneous as possible.
Yeah, it's definitely like our preference is to have them go out, same time for everyone. Yeah, it's a process, for sure. Countdown. May the 9th, so the official date is out in case, we don't have to worry about the questions anymore about when's the new season coming. Done. Now, in regards to this live stream, many of you are probably here thinking we're going to give you all the nuts and bolts and the details and stuff about the new season. We're not. Just going to rip the Band-Aid off.
We've just lost half our viewers.
Yeah, we're not. We've actually planned a number of different pieces of content to come out between now and the new season that's going to go into a lot more detail in regards to the new season features than what we would be able to provide here. So we're going to be having a blog post by our game designer. We're also going to be featuring a very special video with a couple of the dev team, where we'll go into some of the big updates coming with the 2023 season. And that will give you so much more detail, and they'll be coming out very soon. So keep your eyes out.
Yeah, that's not to say we don't have a few sneak peeks of stuff coming up later in the stream. So
That's true.
Don't shoot off straight away.
Yeah, we do have some stuff today.
Yeah.
Just to throw out there for those who stick around. So before we go into that, we'll go into the normal stuff, the normal nitty gritty. And I'm going to do this manually, but. This week, Azerbaijan GP.
Both in game and in real life?
Yes, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes,
yeah.
Me too.
Now, in game, we've got Hamilton and Verstappen boosted, which I've seen a number of people talking about, making quite a bit of a challenge in regards to the GP. Our two Series 12 drivers being boosted even further. We've got, after Azerbaijan, as you're all probably aware, we've got the final GP of the 2022 season. and Miami.
Yeah. I almost burst into songs there. They're saying, well, we're going to Miami, but I thought better of it.
Oh, we should have that at some point. That will go down very well. So, in regards to Miami, we mentioned at the last stream that this one's going to be quite interesting. And for those who don't know, we've got 4 drivers boosted, 20% boost. We've got Hamilton, Verstappen, Alonso, and Vettel. So, a lot of all the top drivers ultimately.
Yeah, you did that without looking at your cheat sheet.
I did. I've been studying. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a crazy GP, really.
Yeah, a good one to close things off with, I suppose.
Yeah. Double rewards as well. Double asset
indicated in the
rewards.
top right there.
That's it.
Same with the Azerbaijan Grand Prix we just talked about.
So for anyone who hasn't fully upgraded any of the assets, for season score, double asset rewards might be able to help you out with that.
100%.
Yeah. So, I guess we'll move on to the more interesting stuff. As we did some teases in regards to the new season last stream, I've got a couple other details for you to sort of like squirrel over. Not as many as last time. The top one is, I'll actually talk about them this time as well, whereas I didn't last time. The top one is simply the new UI. The entire game has an entire new UI, and I think it actually looks really nice.
It does look very slick. Yeah, pretty much a complete revamp, really, isn't it?
Really fresh, nice colors. I think it looks really well. You'll be seeing more of this coming up soon as well, by the way. Like in some of the new content we've got coming between now and new season, you'll be seeing a lot more of the new UI. But yeah, it's very nice, I think.
Various tweaks made based on community feedback as well. So sure you'll see something you like.
Sure. On the left, I've got 3 examples here. So in the Jules screen, when you're choosing which series you want to race in, you have the track previews coming up. We've just added a little feature here where you'll now see the weather conditions for those tracks. So as it scrolls through each track, showing you which ones are possible there, you'll now see what the weather conditions are. So it'll give you a little hint as to what to prepare for. So just a nice little sort of...
good quality of life improvement.
Yeah, for sure. And as we showed some stats last time, you'll notice some new stats this time. There are more details to come, ultimately. But
went to great length explaining all the new stats and what they mean. But
so both components and drivers are having a full stat revamp, and some stats are changing. And you'll notice these ones here. So feel free to screenshot it and scroll over it later and discuss it in the Discord or social media or Facebook. Or
speculation comments.
Yeah. And you'll also notice some of the numbers there as well. I'll leave that for later. Leave that for later. But yeah, new stats. Tweaks, changes, rebalancing. It's
a lot of stuff under the hood.
A lot of stuff under the hood. Yeah, absolutely. The new season, like I've played it on test devices, the new season feels considerably different to the 2022 season. I think everyone's going to really enjoy it. And some of you in Discord might have noticed, I think it was last week that I dropped this. But another nice little feature that I think a lot of people have been requesting. And I've got a little demonstration here. You can now favorite your boosts.
Well, hey, something again asked for on numerous occasions by the community, but it's great to see it now.
Yeah,
in the game for the new season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good quality of life improvement there.
So what you'll notice here is you can heart your boost, and what it does is it puts it at the top of your list, and you can favorite as many boosts as you want, and it will just order them at the top. So it's not just limited to 3. This was just a demonstration that I did. Yeah. Quality of life again, but so many people requested it, we got it. Now you don't have to scroll through this huge list within 30 seconds to be able to choose the boost that you need.
Especially now, there's more boosts than ever in the game, considering, how many were in the game a couple of years ago. It's, much, in my opinion, much needed new feature. So glad to include it.
For sure. And we've blurred out the stats here because as part of the stats revamp, they apply differently to the boosts. New stats, replace stats, all this sort of stuff. And you'll see more of this coming soon. is coming soon. Yeah, we didn't want to freak people out too much with how it compares to all the new stats and all the sort of stuff. So yeah, we dropped this in Discord earlier. Much speculation about it. It was great seeing everyone screenshot it and zoom and enhance and try and divulge what information there is in regards to it. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoys it. Much needed feature. Other than that, which reveal was it that just went up on social media?
It was Voyage.
It was Voyage,
I believe.
Yes. Voyage.
Some of you might have seen this one already, but
so
it's only been out a few minutes. So
yeah, just as we went live, this went out on social media. Our epic components, our new epic components for the 2023 season. The gearbox has just gone out as we went live.
Yeah.
But we've got 2 more here that you won't see until later on social media. So this is kind of like exclusive.
World exclusive.
Yeah, world exclusive. And as you can see, the new stats in regards to these components changed slightly to stats this year.
Yes.
But yeah, anyway.
Not too much has changed visually, but all the important changes on the bottom half of that.
We put so much into behind the scenes in regards to the components. A little bit was left for the visuals themselves. So yeah, we've got the gearbox, as you can see there. Feel free to screenshot and speculate in regards to how the stats change things. We've got that. We've then got Onyx, the brakes. Pretty high reliability.
Yeah.
And yeah, we won't go into too much detail how some of these stats affect things. Those will be divulged next week.
Length.
Yes. Next week we'll have a lot more detail in regards to how this works. Last but not least, we have Cloud, which I think is a pretty cool engine name myself, but
It's one of the most fun things when it comes to season change, trying to come up with the new names for components. What we do, I think we just send around like a big spreadsheet, don't we? And people just suggest things and we whittle it down to a short list and then vote on it. Yeah, it's quite an interesting process.
I see one comment in the chat, 50 for parts, 100 for drivers. Not quite. But you'll see soon. Just to drop that there. Anyway, you see Cloud Roar, power unit of 50. Interesting.
But what could power unit mean?
What could power unit mean? And what does it do? Again, you'll find out next week. Essentially. Anyway. What did we have next up? Oh, right. Discuss. Good thing that's not showing up correctly, isn't it? But driver reveals starting Saturday.
Yeah, over the weekend. Not too long.
Not too long. Yeah.
I was going to say, could we play that again, but it's on a loop.
It's on a loop. It's just gonna keep that.
Yeah. So we pixelated out all of the most of the juicy stuff, but you can still make out a little bit there, and
Yeah, we want to keep it.
Speculate away.
Yeah, we want to keep it a bit of a surprise. And so yeah, starting Saturday, you will see the beginning of the driver reveal. So this will take place over a number of days. Keep an eye on all our social media.
Yep.
It'll be released there. TikTok included, by the way. And you'll notice the stats in regards to the drivers there. But what you'll realize is, yes, we do have 3 rarities for drivers. And I know this has been a big question from people leading up to the new season. Yes, completely aware of the feedback that's been happening in regards to this season, but in regards to our stats rebalancing, the rarities have been completely rebalanced as well. So you'll find, I want to say, completely different gameplay in regards to the new season with 3 rarities. What you found in the 2022 season, it's
it was one of the intentions of the team to make commons and rares far more viable towards the end game, as they were, and with the current season, and when you see the actual stats, you'll see that should be the case for the upcoming season, and epics should feel truly epic.
Yeah, they will definitely feel epic, but commons and rares should be a lot more valuable this coming season, which was a bit of a problem with how things were in the current season.
Epics or bust, almost, wasn't it?
Exactly. So expect that to change.
A lot of rebalancing done.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're really getting your money's worth out of this pixelation.
Oh, this tool, it's getting a lot of use. But we wanted to do this because we want, instead of leaking out little bits of detail and leaving everyone with a bit of mystery, we'll leave it for this bigger content that we decided to do next week. That will go into a lot more detail. So if you're curious about any of these stats and what they do, we've got details coming out in regards to that. You may notice the race start stat for one. We have an explanation coming in regards to what the race start stat is and what it does. Similar with Power Unit. What's Power Unit? You'll find out next week.
Find out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
essentially that.
So if we seem overly cruel by teasing a lot of stuff, but yeah, we've been working hard on a lot of the stuff that Sam's been talking about, and we're really excited for you to see it. It'll be worth the wait.
Yeah, there's only so much detail we can really do on a live stream, whereas in other formats we can put a lot more into it, and hopefully answer a lot of questions. Yeah, that's kind of the main part. But
I suppose we could show a little tease of what we do have coming up next week.
Yeah.
How about that?
So, like I said, we've got new content coming up next week. We have a little intro video, teaser video in regards to what we've got coming. So, like I said, we wanted to put in the effort and provide something with a little bit more detail, a little bit more value, I guess.
And this is on YouTube, right, as well?
This will be on YouTube, yes. We will be breaking it up and putting sections on other formats as well. But if you want to watch the full video with all the detail, YouTube will be the place to be. So keep an eye on the YouTube channel. Subscribe if you haven't, so you get notifications. And I think Wednesday is when we're currently planning on putting it up. Yeah.
And if you want to see something funny, watch it with closed captions. Because Sam's introduction is quite something.
Depends on the platform. I think YouTube closed captions are the better one. Yeah.
Yes. Hail Satan.
So yeah, that's I think it in regards to the details we've got. We go through it so quickly. I think this will be enough content to get through. We blast through it. But of course, this will be available for you to watch later. So feel free to pick through all the little stats and stuff that we show. It's
an exciting time.
It's exciting time. This is the countdown. We've essentially got less than 2 weeks.
Yep. And as of today, with the first component reveals coming out, we're really going to start ramping up what we're showing off. So there's going to be pretty much something going on every day up until the season change, pretty much.
Like I say, I keep repeating it, but and I'm getting tired of repeating it, or you're getting tired of hearing it, I should say. Keep an eye on our social media: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, even the Discord. That's where you're going to find out the details, essentially starting today, coming out with the build-up in regards to the season. We might have a few other surprises there as well. Yeah, there's still a lot to do. A lot to do.
Yeah,
still a lot going on.
Still a few things that need to fall into place, but we're getting there. And it goes without saying, thanks to all of you out there in the community for your feedback and support during the 2022 season. And we really hope you're as excited about 2023 as we are.
Like I say, I played it on the test device, and it's a whole new game. Races are so much more dynamic, so much more active. I've seen comments before about players where they can kind of idly play a race. It's not the case.
Not so much now.
No, there's going to be a lot more strategy, and it's going to be interesting seeing players get used to that and what their best strategies are in regards to winning.
And increased strategy not just on track but also off track when it comes to picking your best driver and component loadouts with the tweaks we've made. So so exciting times.
With the new stats, it's not so much just highest stats win. It's which stats you choose to concentrate on can make a huge advantage. Yeah, that's it. 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks.
Watch that clock count down.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing a live stream.
I was going to say
the week of release, so the Thursday, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, 11th?
Yep.
We'll do a live stream then?
Yeah. And that should be the day when everyone out there should have their hands on the update.
Yeah.
Good timing.
That should be force update. So some players will be in and have experienced it already. So clearly come along to the live stream. Let us know how you're enjoying it or what you think. Yeah, that's about it. I guess we'll leave it here. Yeah. Obviously, join the Discord. You know, you can ask questions there, and we can share as much as we can until the bigger details are out. And otherwise, yeah, talk amongst yourselves. Send us feedback. Send us comments, questions. We'll do the best we can.
Cool.
Probably done it.
Take care, everyone.
Take care, and yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the GP this weekend, both in game and in real life.
Yeah. And keep an eye on that countdown.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.